So this is going to be the Lilith from JCallen and Sakura coming out from rconmaster. I don't think Sakura is that good anymore. I do very much think that's for the best. This character has previously been a fucking problem. And no resources for rconmaster to make it back. JCallen is up a stock. rconmaster getting some pretty good hits in and able to find that stock there, only 28 damage, separating them. JCallen trying to get some shit set up by hitting the P's. I think that as the game goes on, is going to be really good for Lilith as people get more labbing her. Groundstrong not quite going to do it. rconmaster still hanging on, but going to go down to that air special. 3 stocks to 1 now, JCallen's favorite. And yeah, just able to space with all of these different options. The air light is so strong. The air strong is obviously incredible. Ground special has great zoning potential. And oh, JCallen drops shield at the worst time possible. Only 1 minute left. rconmaster is going to have to get a bit more aggressive to take the stock to... Yeah. JCallen takes game 1. Alright, 100 Acre will be JCallen's ban. we are going to coal mine. I believe this is the first time we're seeing that stage tonight. It used to be the only starter. Fun fact for those who are not around for the first beta, there were not enough stages that were starter level to do bands, so I opted to just make coal mine the only one. Alright, so last game was fairly dominant for JCallen, but rconmaster with the character switch onto the Dorothy. When in doubt, pick a top tier. And off to a dominant start here. Oh, and whiffs the air strong, doesn't get the bounce. And fast falls. That is going to be rconmaster on the board. Very little damage on him. And I would have liked to see JCallen try to set up a wall of peace to get through, but I guess not necessary. If you're just right, you don't have to cover all the options. Oh my god. That is so fucked up. What the hell? Why is she allowed to fucking do that? So JCallen back at a stock deficit after being spiked from the tether. That seems like it maybe doesn't need to be a hurt box. And I think JCallen had no jump there. rconmaster has the stock lead again. And JCallen, just, you know, slowly commanding the space. But rconmaster gets in. Not going to be able to stay in, though. Groundstrong not quite going to find the kill yet for JCallen. Airstrong into Airstrong is going to do it, though. Only 22 damage separating these two. As JCallen takes the lead with honestly some incredible advantage play here. Oh, and another house spike. JCallen not quite able to get to the ledge in time. And rconmaster is going to absolutely rob that game with the house. Alright, Big Rock Candy Mountain is the counter pick. I like this as a counter pick. For Lilith, obviously able to cover the platforms and below them with the P's. But Dorothy is also really good at threatening plats by just being everywhere at once and naring. rconmaster very low on resources there, but just barely able to make it back. Damn, yeeted that bee into the abyss. And yeah, that house spike will take the stock. Still, good lead here for JCallen. By the way, Reg for doubles is still open if anyone would like to enter, you know, find a teammate amongst those registered for the tournament. Doubles in this game is sick. Highly recommend. That plug out of the way. Excellent air dodge from JCallen. Getting through the house. And not taking quite as much stage control as they could have. Still able to find that stock. And a little bit too much lag to get that second P and loses the stock for it. Incredibly even game here. And up special already spent. rconmaster will drop that stock there. I'm not sure if that was an SD or if he just couldn't make it back. But stock's evened up now. Only 8 damage separating the two. Is JCallen pressuring Archon's shield from below? able to recover, not getting a house dropped on them. Ooh, huge berry with the house. Able to get the strong off it, and that's going to kill. And Archon Master going up 2-1. Also, hey Tenrox, good to see you. You know, as you can see, I also was inspired by the musical to create this tournament. But with, you know, yeah. Alright. Both players are readying up again. And we're going to House Wayside. Let's fucking go. I love this stage. Also, yeah, Tenrox, I couldn't pass up the opportunity to be able to plug my tournament by telling people to attend the Tale of Sweeney Todd. So, this stage is really interesting as a matchup. Lilith can obviously do a lot here with the projectiles going through all of the plats. But also it's a small stage. So if Dorothy can just stay in, Lilith never gets the opportunity to set up the projectiles. Oh, that snipe would have been sick. This stage also has many ledges for Lilith to tether to, which can be very helpful when avoiding houses. I love the sentences that this game makes me say. But yeah, Archon able to just abuse the lack of space here, not really giving JCallen the opportunity to set up. Oh no! God, this character's fucking stupid. That is going to be another stock for Archon Master. Up by over a full stock now. And that's just increasing. As JCallen, SD's there looking a little bit lost. This stage is beautiful and perfect, and I have no idea what you two are talking about in Twitch chat. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Still, really good showing from Archon Master.